Hey guys, Unfair here. Welcome back to another episode of Cutting Room Floor.
Access granted.
Going down.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen, you tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
Now there is actually some speculation that this may be the sub-base from the original Deus Ex. Apparently it's in a similar part of the world. I'm not entirely sure what that thing does, but it's kind of cool looking.
To die. Be free.
Now, this is one of the people who have been augmented, where they've removed their spine and the back of their skull and replaced them with augmentations.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
So we can actually help that person commit suicide, and doing that gives us another safe later in the game, I believe. And then here's the third and final data storage device we need. We can use these on these tables here, and it gives us nice cool holographs. So these are all the OCM facilities, or all the main ones anyway. Quite a few of them. You can see it's a map of the world, basically. So they're located in a lot of the major oceans. Basically the premise is that they're supposed to stop global warming. And then here's the Ayers Rock headquarters, which according to that other map is not one of the OCM projects, but it looks like its main bell tower base. And this is Base Omega, which apparently is on the moon. Kinda neat.
According to command at birth, initial field tests are positive. Operatives report function within...
And there's another easy-to-steal practice kit in this drawer right here.
Never mind the cost.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not...
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
But Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the three of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here, Dr.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realized what that meant, and by then it was too late.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field. A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No, Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
And I believe that biotech company is Page Industries.
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts, the factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying. You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer complete neurological breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanagh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were going to make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be. But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are. Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
So I guess Gary Savage is a lot more morally flexible than we were led to believe in the first game. Now, she does have a computer. And we picked up the password for that one already. So she's actually sending emails saying that she's concerned about the project. monitoring Omega, which is the moon base. She wants to terminate the project. Gary doesn't necessarily agree. And then Tiffany's emailed somebody to request Burke's personnel file. So apparently he was in the U.S. Marine Corps and had a dishonorable discharge. Fairly sexist. Yeah, you haven't noticed that at all.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
The whole Hydra project actually reminds me a lot of Minority Report. You know how they had those psychics plugged into the machine? Obviously these people aren't psychics, but they're using them for a computer, basically.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
And luckily for us, there's another Praxis kit up on top of here, which is kind of nice. The jump augmentation really comes in handy here. Makes it a lot easier to get up this section. That's the way we want to go out, but I want to move this first and grab the Praxis kit. Just wanted to make sure I didn't fall down the hole there. That would be kind of embarrassing.
Elevator's locked down, Sarge. The target must still be down there.
Good. Fire team Tango and intercept. Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secured. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Sarge, what if it's someone from the science?
Expendable. And likely compromised. Do not take this man lightly, soldier. He has infiltrated a high-security bell tower base. Do not let the low casualty count fool you. It only means he's more resourceful and more dangerous.
Or he's had help from the inside.
Enough yapping. If he comes up here, we'll get our shot at him. Then we'll see about any help he may have had.
And we really don't have to take those guys out. They just stand there looking at the door. No big deal. We don't have to come back this way again. That girl we were talking to earlier is no longer in her cell either.
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo decontamination proceeding.
Keitner!
We really broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
It's bad. You need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized control of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanagh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab 2. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Kavanagh.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected, but might be able to redirect. A whistleblower has to live, Jensen. Only sure way we stop this.
Kavanagh? Kavanagh!
So let's look at that data cube she gave us real quick. Estimate arrival at 15 hours after departure. So, we apparently have two choices at this point. Either disrupt the gas flow and kill the prisoners, or kill the doctor. But there's actually a third choice that they don't tell you about. And I'm actually going to shoot these guys in the back with the tranq rifle. That way the first one won't collapse until I tranq the second one. Since there's a little bit of a delay if you don't hit him in the head. These sniper rifles are going to be really useful for this next part of the game as well. It's nice that they put 3 of these guys right on the top here. And this guy across the way is really hard to hit. You have to kind of estimate the trajectory properly.
Decontamination underway.
Footsteps. I cannot have a confirmation yet.
You can hear the guys downstairs freaking out. Now, the place we want to go is on the bottom floor in this corner right here. If we wanted to do the main quest, we'd have to go down in the middle of this.
Warning. This is a code yellow. Initiated.
And I don't really care that that guy saw us. He can't get us at this point.
Lost him.
Hot bugs yet. The toxicity level is dropping. You found a way to save everyone, Bratan.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. You'll still need to unlock the submersibles while Whistleblower can go free. Use the touchscreen in the command tower. It'll also let you back inside the base.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Burke.
Alright, now we just have to go to the main tower.
Son of...
It should be no big deal. We can actually sneak in the bottom. Now at this point, if we went upstairs, Nina would actually talk to us and thank us. You know, the woman prisoner we talked to before. But I'd rather not spend the time to sneak past all these guys again. She's in a cell on the very top floor.
Someone hiding over there?
Return at any time. Kavanagh, I've unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started...
It's over. Just make sure Interpol gets that evidence. I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
You'll notice I'm not worrying too much about XP rewards right now because it's pretty close to the end of this section. And none of our augmentations carry over to the next part of the game, which is kind of unfortunate.
Get out here!
This should be the last security scan we have to go through, I believe.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject not ready.
Corporal Tyler? Or should I say Adam Jensen? That's right. I know who you are now. Geithner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. You're clever, I'll give you that. Most men aren't capable of seeing beyond the choice in front of them. But whatever you think you've done, it's of no consequence. Helping that fool Kavanagh escape, saving the lives of a few worthless civilians, it won't change anything. All you've done is make yourself a target. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for, she's not here. And the only thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.